Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Here we have today a Mazda 6. This is the 2.2 diesel 175 PS automatic. This is in the Sport Nav trim in the Soul Red. Now, as I take you around the car, I just want to tell you a little bit about it, where it's come from, servicing, etc, etc. Now, this belonged to a very nice gentleman, and if you're watching this video, thank you very much for the car and your ongoing custom. Now, the gentleman actually bought it from Romford Mazda when it was 3 years old. Okay, he actually lives 400 yards, so he keeps telling me, from Romford Mazda. But we've I don't know why, but we managed to have him as a service customer. I think since about 2018, I think he's used us for servicing. We're here in Alpington, so not too far away. Anyhow, he was in last week or the week before, I forget now, and I'd just taken one of these in part exchange, different colour, slightly newer, less mileage. And I knew he liked the Mazda 6, and I knew he liked the automatic diesel. So I presented the car to him, and we had a deal, and I took this in part exchange. So the car was fully serviced. It's just had its 9th year service, and we also did some other suspension work. I think there was a lower arm, a ball joint that needed doing, and a few other bits and pieces. So it would have been quite an expensive service maintenance bill for him. So he decided, yeah, oh, hold on, I can change cars, etc, etc. So you know, we're very happy. I believe he's very happy, and we've got this lovely example. Now, since taking it in, I've had the alloy wheels professionally refurbished. So that means tyres taken off, dipped in acid, repaired, powder coated, so better than new. Because a lot of alloy wheels, they corrode, but when you have them powder coated, the chances of that happening are very slim. So whoever's going to have this car, can't curb these wheels. There's not a mark on them, but if you have a look there, look, all the backs of the wheels as new. Okay, and then the tyres refitted and balanced. So that's the correct way of doing it. I know a lot of garages use sort of mobile repairers to do the alloys, but it's just not as good. It's just not as good. Anyway, the car is in beautiful condition, and I really mean that. And the interior, I mean, it's got the black leather interior, but you know where leather, people get in and out, and it goes a bit shiny. You don't even have that effect on this car. Which I'll show you when we get inside. Now, this car, this gentleman, I believe, was the second owner. And the first owner went for a lot of options. And it's got a safety pack. Now, from memory, now I have been in the Mazda world for 21 years this month, actually. It had the safety pack, was about an £800 option. It may have even been more than that. And I'll run you through what the safety pack is. But basically, the safety pack is what the current models have as standard, but it was an extra back then. So this is great value for money, because you're getting like the new car with all the spec, but for a knockdown price. Now, we've got the overmats. I don't know why my valeter does this, but he always puts them in the boot after cleaning them. You've got this enormous boot, perfect for airport runs. If you need more space, the seats fold down. You've got the camera there, parking sensors. So you've got parking sensors front and rear, camera. Now look at the space in this car. Look at that. Okay. I've not purposely put the front seat forward or anything like that. It's just got a lot of room. Now look what I mean about the leather. There's no shininess to it. It's not a car that's had to be sort of cleaned 3-4 times to get it up to scratch, and it's got all that shiny silicone on it. It is just a very well looked after car. Scuff plates as well. And the fronts are illuminated, so they light up Mazda. Okay. Now look, absolutely Beautiful. Electric front seats. Heated, of course. BOSE stereo. You've got the xenon lights, hence the little washers. Dent-free roof. I know that's an unusual thing to show, but something that people don't tend to look at. Electric windows, mirrors, memory seat. So on the standard cars, you'd only have these 4 buttons. This car's got rear vehicle monitoring, which is blind spot monitoring, which will warn you when somebody undertakes you or overtakes you by a little light lighting up in the wing mirrors. You've got lane departure warning system, so if you should veer out of a lane without indicating, it will also warn you. Now, earlier I was saying about how, there's not all this shiny stuff on this car. Look at it. This car, it's like stepping back in time. Apart from a little finger mark there, absolutely, look, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, it's quite warm today, so let me get the car started. So you've got 2 keys, foot on the brake, press this button here, car fires into life. Now, I'm going to get the air conditioning on because it is rather warm. Now, air conditioning blows beautiful, nice and cold. You've got your 3 stage heated seats there, dual zone climate. I haven't been in one of these earlier cars for a while. Quite like this display here. I prefer it to the later model. Steering wheel, absolutely perfect. Normally these are all sort of rough and, where some people have been wearing jewellery. 72,986. There's the mileage there. Let me share something with you now. So last service, so it had fuel filter. Okay, so that's the bigger service. Air cleaner, oil filter, near side front shock absorber dust cover, offside front, near side front, offside front shock absorber dust cover, near side and offside. So the 2 front, quite confused myself there. Near side front lower arm, okay, and ball joint. So both lower arms at the front. So the suspension, so anything. See, that's quite a typical thing on a Mazda at that sort of age. So that's been done. So look, 9th service, MOT, front shock absorbers as well, front lower arms, and a service. Now look, this was charged internally to me, £904. That, as a retail job, I think was about £1,500. Okay. Now, I just want to share the service history with you. Now so we started seeing this car in August 17, when it had done 40,000 miles, and we've looked after it ever since. It's had its 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th service with us, 9th service with us. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, you will find a car that's cheaper. Of course you will. You can always find something that's cheaper, but it won't be like this car. This is an absolute beauty. It really is. In fact, I always had these as company vehicles, and I really do miss them because I'm not in the company car scheme anymore. I really do miss these. These are, I would say, the best car we do in the range. I do like a booted car as well, but I have had a few estates. You've got an auto dimming rear view mirror there. You've got paddle shifts if you want to be a bit sporty. Auto lights, wipers. Camera, sat nav, and it's got the easiest sat nav you can possibly have. It's like the Google one. Off you go, but yeah, absolutely superb, this car. Now let me show you. So I showed you the service history with us, but let me show it to you from day dot. So there you go. Romford Mazda supplied the car in, or PDI'd it, that's the pre-delivery inspection, in September 13. Then they did the first service October 14, second September 15, third April 16, fourth September 16. Okay. Then it was. Then we I think the customer probably had it for a year, our customer, and then started using us for servicing. So August 17, August 18, August 19, August 20, August 21. I mean, look at that. Sorry, July 21, 69925 miles it was serviced, and then again, just over 3,000 miles later. So this car has wanted for nothing. It's a real lovely example, and just want to keep drawing your attention to the leather. Look, doesn't look like anyone's ever sat in that seat. You can answer your phone. You've got your phone settings here. You've got USB and auxiliary here. Unmarked headliner, no unpleasant smells. It's a real beauty, it really is. And having the rear vehicle monitoring, lane departure warning, it's eye stop as well, so intelligent start stop. And look at that, it's got 3/4 of a tank of diesel. Now that's very valuable these days, but a lovely car indeed. You can navigate the touchscreen using this here, so if you're hurtling along, much more sensible to use this rather than the touchscreen. Okay, it doesn't look too dated either. Really lovely indeed. Owner's manual, and you can turn off the airbag by simply putting the key in and turning, rather than having to get a manufacturer specific child seat. That it's quite topical with my family, because my mother's had to buy a child seat that is probably more expensive, or was more expensive than the actual car that she's been driving around in. Okay, so this being supplied by a Mazda dealer, authorised dealer, this will come with a 1 year's ZZ Plus Mazda used car warranty. Okay, that also incorporates 12 months roadside assistance and MOT insurance for the first year, and that's a proper warranty. It's comprehensive. It's not one of these ones that that old saying, not worth the paper it's printed on. It's the follow-on from the manufacturer's warranty. So I know a lot of cars this kind of age, you wouldn't get such a comprehensive warranty. You know, you'd probably get 3 months or something, but you'll get a year. And we have the facility to extend that for up to 3 years. The car, as I say, has just freshly come out of our workshop, so it's all ready to go. And I refurbished the alloy wheels, so they are amazing and ready to go for the next keeper. Now, if there's any more specific photographs, videos you'd like us to send you, please don't hesitate to ask. It's no bother, and we really do mean that. Do try us at any time of day. If it's out of regular working hours, leave us a voicemail or drop us an email, and we shall try to come back to you. Okay, we'll do our best. We're open 7 days a week, and we've got the facility of, I don't know, online consultation, walk around video, etc, etc. We've been doing a lot of remote business, especially since COVID, so we can also assist with that as well. Part exchange is extremely welcome, and I really do mean that. I know there's a lot of advertising out there talking about punching your reg number in and guessing a price in under 10 seconds or whatever they claim these days. Please do that, because it is very easy, and it gives you a good idea of what your car's worth. But speak to us. We want your part exchange, and you shall get the best deal with a part exchange. Okay, we've got great finance facilities, all the usual dealer facilities. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. All right, I hope it's been informative, and I hope you truly can appreciate the condition of this vehicle. Okay, so thanks again for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.